All right, what's going on? SneakerTube.tv, YouTube, Air Jordan 14, back here with a new video, new pickup post. Uh, been kind of getting over my, I guess you could call it cool gray slump for missing out on those, but that's okay because I'm happier with my Kobe 6s anyway. But I'm back at it in 2011 with the pickup, so you know how I do. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it. Okay, you can see that these are the Nike Hyperdunks here in the royal and white colorway. Turn the box over. Alright. So you can see them. Alright. Quick view of them. As you can see, the upper is, of course, royal. And it's got, I don't know if it'll show up on the camera, but it's got the fly wire here on the lateral side here. And then as well on the medial side, as long as your ventilation holds for breathability and helping to dissipate the heat. Right? You see you've got a white midsole here, wrapping around. And then on the medial side, as you can see, there's some grooves cut here to help the shoe move and bend more naturally with your foot, which I think is good because they had these on last year's. I noticed them on the Hyperdunk lows, and I really like that aspect, that cutout right there. So kudos for that, keeping that. Okay, moving back here, you've got a silver external heel counter here with your blue Nike branding on the back of that. I don't know if this is maybe TPU. It's pretty hard. Okay, moving down to the bottom, you can kind of see some of the grooves cut out here, but sitting on, of course, is a traditional herringbone outsole, and you've got this point here for your big metatarsal on your foot. And I'm moving a bit closer. Here's your midfoot support shank there with the swoosh on the bottom. All right, moving internal up top. Okay, you've got your tongue here. It's thin. It's right here behind the Hyperdunk. It's got some extra padding here because typically, you know, when you tie your shoes, most of the time the pressure is right here, and it's thin, of course, as I said, and it seems they put the padding absolutely where it's the most necessary. So that was a nice touch in cutting down on the weight. I don't know if you can see the ventilation holes there on the side of the tongue as well, which is made of a synthetic leather type, almost like patent leather, but not quite. And then you can see the mesh on the tongue there, and it's backed by, I don't know if you can see it, the mesh as well. So I don't think breathability or heat buildup should be a problem in these. You see the cutouts here for the malleus bones on both sides of your ankle. So I actually like these. I think these are a nice looking shoe. If you haven't seen my review of the last year's Hyperdunk lows, I really thus far have enjoyed playing with them. The only concern, like I did have, was the lunar in the forefoot. It has not bottomed out on me yet. It could be because of my weight and everything, but it is something that's kind of always in the back of my mind, and I'm anticipating it, which is kind of the reason behind me buying these. So a review of these, a performance review, will be coming probably sometime in the next week or so. Wear them a couple times to break them in, and then get some court time in on them. Probably, like I said, next week. But yeah, it's a nice shoe. smooth lining. It seems like it was pretty well built. So it's easy to see why this is the team shoe of choice for so many high schools and colleges, and even you see a lot of cats in the pros rocking the Hyperdunk. So once I get them on the court, hopefully I can get further confirmation on why that is. But they are pretty light, not quite as light as the Kobe 6, but still pretty light. I'm gonna weigh them later, and I'll be sure to have that on the performance review next week. So we're gonna go ahead, close the lid on this review. As always, appreciate everybody who's been watching, subscribing, commenting on the videos. I don't have 50,000 views of the videos, but the few I have in the comments, really means a lot to me. So it lets me know that somebody's out there watching what we're doing here, and definitely appreciate that. So just continue to do that and support the videos and the reviews, and I'll keep them coming. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. This is Air Jordan 14 here, wishing you peace and positivity, and take care. We'll see you later. Peace.